there's another library. It's called 3.js, and it's 3D for the web. So like this Portal game right here, this is made. You can, well, I don't know if it's out now, but you can play this in the browser. This is 3D in the browser, but you can do 3D stuff with Lovable, and someone made this. Like, look at that. You can see his prompts. He said, use these textures. Well, there's no enemies, but... So he prompted a first-person shooter.
He prompted, like, the video of it?
No, this is a game. He's playing... It's not a video. So he's playing the game.
So he prompted the game?
Yeah.
You want to try and do that?
Prompt a game?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, so we can do... That was 3.js. We could do a 2D game with P5.js. Any ideas? It's hard to even know what to do with this new power, you know?
Right, yeah, I don't even know. Okay, so what was his prompt? What did he say? He said like a Doom style thing? Can you say what the style is like?
No, he didn't say anything about what he prompted, but it looks like he gave it textures.
Okay, what about, do you know that, you remember in Mario, when Mario was going in between levels, he was kind of going around the map?
Where you'd like hold down and you'd fall behind the map?
No, it's just like as he's moving along.
Oh, like the map, the select screen where you like go on the track to pick the different world.
Yeah. Could you do something like that, but in Philadelphia?
All right. Where does one begin with that?
It's a tough one.
So all right, it's gonna be 2D. I think 2D would video game map. All right, yeah, we'll call it an overworld map type thing. Okay. Distinct biomes. We could do like that'd be funny to make Philadelphia like Mario style worlds. It's like,
yeah, that would be cool.
The desert is like Northeast Philly. The lava world is like North Philly.
It would be hard to say what isn't the lava in Philly.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
Everywhere is
like
Bowser zones.
The subway should definitely be like its own, like the L.
Yeah, it'll be like fast travel, but you could also die while fast traveling.
Yeah, I don't have like scary music.
Yeah, the dungeon worlds. Definitely. Okay.
Like a rat could bite you.
Using P5.js, I want to make a...
Okay, let's see. We got Northeast. Definitely should do something with West Philadelphia and how hipster. I don't even know if it's hipster anymore. It's like hipster is not the word anymore.
It's like
somehow.
It's like white anarchy. It's like.
Yeah, it's like white Costumeville. Like, and I'm telling you, I saw. It's funny that we're using this prompt. I saw somebody in West Philly who was honest to God dressed exactly like Mario, and it wasn't Halloween, and he was drinking coffee. He was just unironically dressed like Super Mario.
I can picture it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's dressed like Mario.
Yeah, so West Philly, I would say Northeast. I think City Hall would be good because somehow you could get like the subways.
All right, let's get the first. Let's get the the base down, and then we can make worlds after that. So
All right.
there'll be 4 different levels for the character to go to. So we'll start in Center City. We'll say one is called Center City. One is called Art Museum. One is called, what else? Two more levels in. Well, let's do Center City World. Like what could be some?
Oh.
So like one world will be Center City. They'll have a couple levels. One world will be West Philly. They'll have levels and.
Okay. One world.
It's called the library.
What about Mainline?
That's got to be its own world. That's got. You just like go into different levels that are like nice restaurants.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Balakinwood has to be.
Yeah, that's definitely a world with a fun boss fight in that one. One is called the library and
Art Museum, Library.
Oscars.
Let's see.
Independence Hall. Independence. The gallery.
Okay, the gallery.
When I press the arrow buttons, I should be able to move through
Wow, this is crazy.
But this is
imagine how long it would take.
This is using TypeScript. I've created.
I think Oscars should probably be one. Be a level maybe.
It should be a secret level. You know, like you.
Yeah. And like you can get health and like $3 beers. Pixel Philly Quest.
I mean, it's
not quite Super Mario Brothers. Maybe if we put in the style of Super Mario Brothers, because this is doing like.
Can you make it in the style of?
Let's see which Super Mario Brothers.
I'm gonna say Super Mario Brothers 3. I always remember that one.
Okay.
That was the. Can you make it in the style of Super Mario Brothers 3 world map? With a little animated character. Also, the movement shouldn't be free movement. It should be on a track. Does that make sense? It should be.
Yeah, like it's like he kind of slides when he goes.
It should be on a track, and one arrow press moves the character to the next level. Track-based movement between levels. This is fucking insane.
It's wild, man.
So I guess technically I could make this myself. But again, it would take 9 months of like not having a job.
Yeah, and every idea that you made, I don't know. I feel like if you have an idea, you have to really commit to it.
Yeah. There's no guarantee it's gonna.
Yeah.
All right, so this is
on the slide thing, track-based kind of.
He's kind of animating a bit. You see the character when he moves?
Uh-huh.
Actually, maybe. All right. We can give it pictures. I'll give it a picture of. Or maybe.
Sorry, my dog had he just woke himself up from a dog nightmare.
Oh yeah, I heard something.
He just barked and then woke and then stood up and kind of looked around suspiciously and
Maybe he had a nightmare that he turned into a human and Jesus hugged him.
That would be so terrifying for a dog to have a nightmare of that. It would be just. He like woke up right. He woke up like right as Jesus was hugging him.
Yeah. Heard that music. All right, let's just give it this. I feel like we gotta start.
Okay.
Cause yeah, look at these. It's really cool, but
it is cool. Something like that would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can you could just make one of those, you know, those games where you like walk around town. You it's 20% of the way there already.
Make it, sell it on Steam.
Yeah.
I don't know how Steam is. Like, what's their policy for AI games?
You still, like, it's still at the point, you need to know, you can't really just, like, prompt and make a game.
Okay.
Oh, actually, speaking of Steam, you reminded me. Oh, maybe we'll watch it later. But there's a video. So the CEO of Steam, his name is Gabe. Well, the CEO of Valve that owns Steam is Gabe Newell. And I guess he's kind of. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
I guess he's kind of like a cult figure. Like he's been there since the beginning. I really don't know. But so there's a video. The Steam Deck came out, and it was like supposed to be this amazing new thing. Have you seen the Steam Deck?
Is it like is it like its own console kind of?
Yeah, it's like a handheld PC basically, and it plays Steam games. And this was like during the pandemic, so Gabe Newell was going door to door. He would like knock on the door, and he was giving Steam Decks to the people that ordered them. He was like hand delivering the Steam Deck. And nobody knew who he was. Like, I don't know who he is. He's like... So he would knock on the door, and then he's super awkward. He'd be like, "Hi, I have your Steam Deck." And the people would like take it. It'd be like, "Why are you filming?" Like they didn't know who he was. It was really funny, and he kept going.
They weren't reacting to it.
No, it was not going the way they thought it was gonna go. He just kept going, knocking on doors. He's like, "Hey, here's your Steam Deck." And then the people would be like, "Oh, awesome, thanks," and then like shut the door. And it was really funny.
Yeah. And he kind of has to be like, "Oh, you know who I am?"
No, well, he's like, these guys are so awkward, you know. Like he was like, "Okay." It was so bizarre.
Yeah, I have no idea. Even his name, because even if he's like, "Oh, you know who I am? I'm Gabe." So like even.
Yeah.
Like, even hearing his name.
No. Yeah, I don't know. He's not. I don't know. You know how there are kind of these like founders who are like nerd cult figures? I guess he's not one of them. I don't know.
Very small percentage of people know.
Yeah, it was so funny. All right, so I just gave it the image. Mario image. I'm going to say, instead of having the levels as blocks, can you make them as like nodes on a line track? If we could get it like just the sort of skeleton of a game, like the art may not look good. Like I want to make all the art. I feel like that would be so fun.
Make the art for the game?
Yeah, because like if the game's done, knowing that I can just put the art in, that's doable. But like when you have to do every single step of the way, oh, nice.
Yeah, I'd like to do the narrative of it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly. So like once the game is, if it's made,
sell it on Steam, $5.99.
This is
that guy
pretty
Gabe,
cool.
Gabe will show up to give me the check.
Or that would be like, yeah, it would be like us going to someone's house that downloaded the game. We'd be like, "Hi, we made the game." Yeah.
Do you know who we are?
Yeah, it's like they'd just be like, maybe my son downloaded the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
They would wake their son up and be like, "Did you download this game?" Be like, "Yeah, it was. Yeah, I did." All right, well, we made it.
And the Gabe Duel video, it was during COVID. It was during lockdown, so everyone was like a bit skittish.
Yeah, everybody had to like wear like a mask. And...
Yeah, everyone would just like crack the door open. Okay, thank you, bye. Eastern State Penitentiary. Oh, that could be a good level.
That'd be cool. You could have like a bunch of like ghosts.
Yeah. Reading Terminal would be good. Oh man, this is
Gold mine.
All right, wait, what was it again? The gallery, Center City, the library. Where is the library? Oh, the Franklin Institute.
It's like around there. Yeah.
According to some guy on Twitter, that he's an AI thought leader. He says,
so are we, man.
Yeah, that's right. So he's our peer. And
yeah, we're a couple thought leader.
He says Midjourney's getting 3D very soon.
So you'd be able to generate 3D stuff?
What?
Can't you already?
I think in Midjourney terms, 3D would be like, let's say we generate this right here. And we want a different angle, like a camera angle, so you spin the camera to the left a bit.
Oh, okay.
Something. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I assume they got to stay within like the Midjourney brand type stuff.
It's a little unrelated, and it's actually very unrelated, but I got a cheesesteak from Phillips. You ever been to Phillips?
No.
It's like, I don't know. It's one of those things people say, "Oh, don't go to Pat's, don't go to Gino's, go to Phillips." And it's, guess how much the cheesesteak was?
What'd you get? What was your order?
It's whiz with onions.
$14.
Yep, it was around that.
Just the cheesesteak. No drink, no nothing.
Nothing. No fries. Cheese fries were like $6. This guy, it was really funny. I went there with my dad. My dad was parked, and I was standing there. And this guy, he showed up. Those dudes who just show up and like they're all amped up on something. I don't know what he was on, but he was just ready to talk. He was just like going. And so he was like, "I remember I used to come here in 1984. A cheesesteak was $4. I get a cheesesteak, I get fries, and a Coke. It was like $5. And I was $15 cheesesteak. You believe that?"
Just motor mouthing.
Just going. His jaw was going all crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I mean, I went to it was Steve Steaks. We went to the one in the Northeast, and like these kids, they were like 18, 19-year-old kids, and they're all just kind of terrifying. And the one kid, he just started like, he looked at his friend, he was like, "Oh, it's kicking in, isn't it? It's kicking in." And then they all kind of like Just
God.
they all whatever they took kicked in line at Steve's Steaks. Like,
Isn't it crazy? They're just like, let's take hard drugs and get cheese sticks.
yeah, and then go out. Yeah, they're probably going out. They were like dressed up to have a night. What if we just? This obviously isn't Philadelphia, but
It should be like at some point, Benjamin Franklin should come out. Like
he's a
I don't know, he
boss.
should be like some kind. Yeah, he should be like a boss. Like
Yeah. Oh my God, this could get very fun. I feel like.
He really should be a level. He should be like a boss to try to fight. Like he somehow comes up out the grave.
He comes back to life and he's like, "What did you do to my city?"
Yeah, he's like just mad. Like he keeps on like his bubbles come up of like speaking bubbles, just like, what is this? What did you do to my city?
There's supposed to be a haberdashery here.
Yeah. There used to be a haberdashery. I do like him just being mad that things aren't where they were when he was alive.
Yeah, he's like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. So he starts to like tear down the city, and you got to fight him.
Mm-hmm. You gotta like save the fashion district.
Modern day Philadelphia people just like looking up in the sky at a giant Ben Franklin and like, ah!
Yeah.
Like even let's say you were a P5 superstar, like a P5.js superstar. Even this would take you a couple hours. Even if you knew exactly like what you were doing, straight through, no mistakes.
Yeah, but you would also have to communicate with the person. Like, let's assume that there's somebody who's giving you what they want, who's giving you like the instructions on like, oh, you know, I want it to be like Philadelphia. There's zombie Ben Franklin. It's like it would take you time to communicate with that person to like figure out what it is that they're even trying to say.
Yeah.
And then figure out what you need to do. And now it's just like directly the person.
Got some bugs here. Oh, we hit the limit.
Ah.